And it doesn't seem to, I guess I gotta do it on the GoPro. I really don't know. It's like old times, Stones.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's not bad, eh?
Oh,
I've never been like that. I fed my family with it, just like the rest of a bunch of these guys do on there. But this, so if you beginners out there or older guys or whatever, if you're looking for a climbing belt that's hop skippity and you want to get in a tree, I don't know how expensive it is. I don't think it's that bad. Don't quote me, but it's Weaver, and I think it's $400 or $500, maybe, might even be. I don't know. I think 4 or something, but it's so comfortable. It's so comfortable and simple. It's got the little, you know, the little chest thing that holds the suspenders on. I never climbed with suspenders, friends. In my climbing career, I never did it. I climbed on a belt, no suspenders. You guys, you remember, go back. Go back in my channel, you'll see. I had a leather freaking belt, almost looked like a linesman belt. Here, listen a minute. Right there. Those are the guys. That's the belt, right there, the 1085. I freaking love this thing. All right, Ty's, he's loading out firewood. We got our stem in the air. So our plan is, now here's my only fear about doing this. So Ty's bombing firewood out and he's gonna hook a chain on and drag that top down back there, and look at what he's done. Like, this is the way to do this, or we would have destroyed this, friends. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just not smart. So I got a rope in it. Not that I need it, but it's there. So I'll just pull it off. Now, it should stay on the bank because of that stump right there. You see this stump? Right there. I just would hate for it to jump up and come down on over top of this. You know what I mean, friends? Over top of this beautiful stuff here. So I'll get up and clean that bank off for Tyler. He's on his way. Tyler don't play around. He's gonna hook a chain around that foliage. So it should lay flat. I do not want to smash up that freaking huge stump with that freaking huckleberry bush. See it? I personally want to send it in behind that, but Stones wants it on the inside, so we'll just deal with it. Okay, friends, I don't talk about too many products. The only freaking products I've ever talked about on this channel are a set of freaking boots that I've got on my feet right now, which was Nix and Viberg. It's got a Viberg top and a freaking Nix bottom, and it's a nailed down constructed boot. And they've done me a great turn. That was Grant at Nix and Nix Boots, the company. They did me a good turn. Friends, it was hard for those companies to keep up to Viberg. I'm just gonna say it straight. Viberg, friends, they've been around since 1931, and they just fit my feet. I can't explain, it's in the last, I've had them on my feet forever. So those companies, Nix tried really, really hard, and they did a phenomenal job. So Nix is a great company, and I could speak to them. But another company I've been dealing with, besides my dear friends and partners, Ripsaw, is DGP Oil. I'm going to run this thing right now. Friends, listen, I can't explain to you. It's hard to explain. I'm not a scientist, okay? I'm a guy who's lived on these things and poured a gazillion gallons of bar oil all over the freaking planet for the last 30 years almost. Look at this. Friends, look at how beautiful and clean this is. It feels like gold sawdust. It's so light and clean. So the reason I like this aspect of it is because I clean my saws daily. I use them, I clean them. That's just what I do. I don't stuff them away. Is it more expensive? Of course it is. It's bio. Bio stuff's always more expensive. Look at it. It's golden. I've been on this stuff for over 6 months now, friends. I can honestly say. I've tested the product for 6 months steady. I freaking love it. I think it feels so beautiful in my hands. Like, I don't know what to say. It smells wonderful. It's clean. And it works like mad. It works like mad. Okay, so there's my truck. This is where we want this coming, right in here. See this? So it's actually, well, we'll go look at it from the other side. I'm hoping it stays on the bank. See, I was thinking here. You see, on this side of this, right in here, which is a, but he wants it down below. Stones wants it down below, so I'm hoping it'll stay on the bank. But I also don't want to create us a problem. Hey. All right. So I know all you guys heard back there was me looking at stuff, and I always try to do the best job I can. But there's a property line here, friends, and what it is Stones has got a wonderful old growth stump right there with a huge huckleberry, and it looks beautiful from down there, like from the road and the house. It looks beautiful here. But there's a hump down there, and if I get on the high side of that hump, it's going. So we're gonna try our best to squeak this right on the inside of this old growth stump. So that's what we're doing. You can see it there if you look close. It's actually right there. So I'm going right there. Okay, there's a reason I'm gonna make this stump, friends. And you're gonna look at it and you're gonna go, what is Buck and Billy Ray doing?
All right, friends, I'm going to kind of move through this fairly quickly. I make a great big wide open, like a PacMan undercut. Do you remember the come see, come saw, or the PacMan open face notch? Okay, that's what people use the terminology. But I don't come in straight. I come up on an angle. And I used to work with a faller that did that years ago. He'd bring his second cut. It was kind of like a come see, come saw. It was very interesting. But anyways, I just make this great, big, huge undercut because I need this thing to stay on the stump. So friends, I can't have this jump anywhere. It has to literally stay on course until it hits the ground. So check out what I do here.
Yes, we did. So I kind of this thing's rotten, Tyler. What? This thing's completely rotten. I got you guys. I'm going to show you right now, actually, why we did this. Okay, this is why we done all this. See this big, beautiful bluff here, this rock? There's his house, right? So he looks at all this. So see this, believe it or not, friends, this moss, okay? All this beautiful ferns and moss. I'm quite serious about stuff like this. See, he'll just come in here and he'll fluff all this up again. See that beautiful mossy rock, and then over here, all that. And there's that freaking stump I was talking about with that huckleberry, okay? Like, this is no joke. Look at how rotten that crap is. And I'll show you what, he wants to take family photos on this thing. So here's that old growth stump right there. There it is. And if I had crushed that, I would have actually felt sick to my stomach. Do I need to cut that, Ty? No. You got it, nice. There it is. So I knew, Tyler, you saw me grabbing this, eh? We got her, buddy. So here's the huckleberry right here. There it is, we saved it. And there's that hump I talked about that I'm standing on right now. And there's that stump and the huckleberry. It's beautiful and massive. So here's his underbrush and his bank and his yard. So I just, and there's the top of it, and beautiful fir limbs and everything. So, and he's got the neighbors. So there's a reason for my madness, friends. Like, this will hardly look different from down here, okay? Like, so the hump I didn't want to hit is right there. If I had to hit that, there'd have been a good chance I'd have jumped down in there. So it came out wonderful, but it took me some time to get my plan and my idea to not, it's easy to do the easy, simple thing sometimes. But what's the after effect? I'll show you when I get down, friends. I'll show you what this looks like. This hemlock limbs are tough. That little 2511 from Ripsaw, it's sweet. I love that little saw. There's that rotten hemlock. But you could see what I wanted it to do too. I wanted it to slide right off down the stump. And that's what she done. So there we are. Home free home. All right. Oh, we got it, friends. Everything came out good. I'll just show you. Oh, just go up this bank here and I'll talk to you about what I wanted here, up on this side. Well, actually here, I'll turn you around. Remember earlier we came walking in here and I said I wanted this hemlock up in here. Wow, there's the top of it right there. Okay, so it was important for Tyler to have that on the inside of this old growth stump and this wreckage from the past. He wanted it right there. And there it is, rotten old hemlock. So again, I'm gonna do my very best, and I will only overrule, if I think it's a bad call as a faller or the tree guy or whatever, the guy that's on the stump. If it didn't matter to Tyler to have that tree in the front of that old growth little heritage set up there with the stump, that and the huckleberry, I would have put it right here, because there would have been no issues whatsoever.
So,
What was that, Ty?
when a guy makes you go out and get a 572 chainsaw,
I know. Well,
you want to cut things.
Now you're cutting.
Oh yeah.
He likes that. He's getting on the filing. Ty used to file way back in the day when he worked with me. Anyhow, so friends, this come out like a dream. The weather was good. I was feeling strong enough and I hankered to climb. So it was just glorious. But the job came out nice. He was open to my suggestions. I listened to his suggestions. It's his property. And we came together on a good plan. And you cannot see a thing. Look it, I'm going to turn you around. So here it is. Moss on the rock still. All this is left. There's our Huckleberry Stump, dead square in the middle of the screen. And there's that log. The shallot will overtake that within no time. It's glorious. It worked out just beautiful. Ty, you're going to chain up them limbs and pull them out of there? You're actually cleaned up. The stone man is back in town.
That's it.
Hello, Buckin. I think something might have just come from Canada.
The nice DHL man brought it. I think he's DHL anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and I think it is what I thought it was.
It's only taken him about 20 minutes to get the box open.
It's like a beautiful head on it, Buckin.
It's like Christmas has come early in the Williams household. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, Ewan.
Buckin, that is beautiful.
Wow. Speechless. Are we speechless?
Yes, that is a beautiful axe, Buckin.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Handle smells of a Grandsworth Burt's axe I have.
Does it?
Yeah.
What wood is it? Do you know?
I think it was hickory.
Hickory. That is an absolute masterpiece, isn't it? How wonderful. Not on my floor, please.
That is beautiful, Buckin. Thank you so much.
You'll have to use it this weekend, maybe.
Yeah.
Except the weather is foul here. It's just wet.
Yeah.
That's one very happy man, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Spoilt rotten. Don't know what to say, do you?
No, that is...
I think we're going to have to take it in and let him absorb this and come back to you.
Thank you so much, Buckin.
Thank you from all of us. Honestly, that is just amazing.
That is
Thank you.
wonderful. Thank
Be
you.
in touch soon once Ewan's got his head together. Thank you.
Friends, this is our young friend Ewan, who has been watching the channel. He's from the UK and his family reached out to us and expressed the joy that Ewan had watching the channel while he was in the hospital in treatment. This young man has been dealt a hand that, as I said before, most would not appreciate. This man's taken it in stride. He's still out there with his saws and his axes and his family, and he sent us this footage, friends, to share a bit of his life with us. And this is after he got his leg, his bionic leg, we call it, and he's not out of the woods yet, but he's a young stallion. And let's give Ewan a bunch of our love. Work hard, be honest, and be kind, friends. I love you all.